Human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has reportedly been secretly whisked away by the Nigerian police after his hand was allegedly broken during a forceful removal from detention in Abuja. The question now is, where is Sowore and what is the Nigerian police hiding? Sowore, known for his fiery activism and bold stance against injustice, had arrived at the Force Intelligence Department in Abuja on Wednesday, voluntarily, following an invitation from the Inspector General's monitoring unit. He didn't come alone. Backed by lawyers and chanting supporters, the activist came fully prepared, packed with clothing, books, even toothpaste, a silent protest and a clear message: if they plan to detain me, I am ready. But what started as a controversial police invitation quickly escalated into a disturbing tale of alleged police brutality, secret relocation, and broken bones. According to sources speaking to Sowore reporters, around 6 a.m. Thursday morning, Sowore was taken from the FID premises by Chief Superintendent of Police, reportedly linked to Force spokesman Muyiwa Adejobi. And here's where it gets even more troubling. They allegedly broke his hand during the process, all because he refused to be dragged out of his cell naked. Sowore had initially refused the police invitation, calling it defective and riddled with legal errors. The initial charge of inciting disturbance, a term not even recognized by Nigerian law, was later replaced with accusations of forgery and criminal defamation. Inside custody, he says he was served 2 petitions, both allegedly from the illegal office of the IGP. The petitions were handed to him by DCP Akin Fakorede, a former SARS officer with a controversial record. One of the petitions, from Bukola Yemisi Kuti, reportedly promoted to ACP due to a personal relationship with the IGP.
You said somebody did a forgery. Bring the document that he forged. You cannot provide the document.
No, Nigerians, please, can you imagine a situation whereby a serving police officer's salary cannot buy him a bag of rice to feed his family? How is he going to look after you and me security? So that is what Sowore came on the 21st of August and said, please, look after these policemen's welfare so that our security will be improved. Oh, IGP won't let him rest. Free, Sowore. No.
As the man on for answers continues, critics are calling this a dangerous escalation of state intimidation. A journalist and former presidential candidate arrested and brutalized for honoring a police invitation, while the allegations themselves continue to raise red flags.
Mr. Sowore was invited as a law-abiding citizen of this country, who is very sure of his innocence. He obliged them the visits, and he was here this morning. He came alongside his lawyers, and the DCP Akin Fakorede showed 2 petitions. Unfortunately, the petitions were authored by the same police force that is accusing him of what they accuse him of. In the first petition, the police IG admin, using the police letterhead of the IG's office, petitioned Sowore for insulting the same IG and asking the same IG to use the same office to investigate him. Another petition emanated from the IG's mistress, Yemisi Kuti. She alleged that Omoyele Sowore has defamed him and her and accused her of being a mistress of the IG. Unfortunately, that allegation was also not made against Sowore but against Sahara reporters. Sowore informed them that Sahara reporters and Sowore are 2 different people.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Firstly. Secondly, you cannot be
A judge,
the accuser, the judge, all in your own case. And he advised them that procedurally and otherwise, the petition itself is faulty. And as far as we're concerned, there is no forgery committed against any person anywhere. And whatever he has said or was said by SR is the truth. But if you doubt and otherwise, please can I see the accuser so we can confront each other on the allegations she alleged I made against her. None of this was shown. Very fundamentally, the powers of the police to investigate crimes and criminal allegations does not inure or does not give the police the powers to settle personal vendetta and personal scores against Nigerians.
I love that.
The regulations and the police acts, regulations 367 and the police act of 2020 forbids a police officer from using his or her office to subjugate, to oppress, or to settle personal scores with or against Nigerians. Unfortunately, the police IG, illegal in court, has decided to use the same police force and to use the same powers vested in his office by the Constitution to oppress Nigerians for simply exercising their rights under Chapter 4, Section 39 of the Constitution, which is the right to freedom of expression and of the press. We have informed them that the invitation of Mr. Sowore on account of those allegations, his detention for every hour and every minute is unlawful.
Yes.
It's unjustifiable. It's illegal. It contravenes the Constitution and the Police Acts. And we are mandating them as a matter of law and urgency to release Mr. Sowore between now and the next 24 hours.
I love that.
If they fail to release Mr. Sowore on account of these spurious, unfounded, and illegal allegations against him, then they will have Nigerians to contend with.
I love that.
Yes.
The right to the press, the right to speak, the right to demand for accountability and justice in the public space, the right to demand for due process of law, including in the police, is sacred and sacrosanct. There is no basis for promoting a girl that joined the police for barely 10 years,
10 years.
to the post of an SCP.
SCP, 10 years old.
Very fundamentally,
Yes.
the same Akinfa Korede, who is an SCP, that was invited to investigate this particular case, who now heads the IG monitoring unit, is 33 years in the police. And he has been given a duty to investigate a girl that is barely 10 years in the police. Were it to be in a sane society, what man will accept such an
Assignment.
offer to carry out an assignment for a girl that is just barely 10 years?
10 years. 10 years.
I'm telling you.
It is what they have reduced policing to.
You're a bad guy.
Police has lost focus. The
10
police
seconds
is
everywhere
now-
bust.
A police officer informed me today that the police is now has been reduced to, he said, cow dung. If a policeman can so describe the police, then how much more the common man on the streets? The court judgments are replete with condemnations for the police force. The police has been regarded as an institution that is now in arms against the citizenry. This police force has lost focus and has lost track. It has become worse under this current IGP Egbete.
The Take It Back movement and other allied groups have since issued an ultimatum to the authorities to either release Sowore or face nationwide resistance. For many Nigerians, this isn't just about Sowore, it's about a dangerous trend, the system using state institutions to silence opposition. As of now, Sowore's exact location remains unknown. The silence from the police force is deafening. Nigerians are demanding answers. Is this justice or tyranny in uniform?